Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Rimuru Hardcore. I almost said Beyond Worlds Commander. It's been over a month since that series. Anyways, last time, we went ahead and started looking at Tensura Ascension, which is a new add-on. It basically has a whole bunch of stuff for making training a whole lot easier, including like shadow clones and the hyperbolic time chamber, which I couldn't see working last video, but I did see a Hinata and a shadow clone seem to give boosted experience or EP between episodes, so it might just be like some mobs work, some don't, like on a kill by kill basis. But yeah, it was basically just going over Ascension, fixing the player size thing. Yeah, I'm now tiny again. It was the only way to fix it. Cleared the trial trying to get to the battle wills. Ended up getting one of the new TR Nightmare ones. And I think that was basically it. It was almost all Ascension, at least what I could access right now. There is still a bunch of stuff in it that I can't, but that's something to see later on. Anyways, I wasn't actually planning to record right now. I was just on here doing stuff, and then another phrase spawned, and ended up taking out all the goblins again, so that's a problem. So I ended up reverting the world rather than going for another goblin hunt. I just gave myself everything. I just ended up giving myself everything back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm totally going to miscount if I do it like that. I believe this is before we got Pyro named. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 26. Who's missing? I apparently need to double check all the goblins because I think I'm actually missing 2. Okay, I was miscounting goblins. That's 27. Oh, was that the same random goblin? No, this one has Shadow Striker. Before it was Falsifier. So this is Pyro. Anyways, as I was saying before I got distracted by goblins, I was just on doing some stuff. I was working on EP a bit. Frey spawned in, took out the members' goblins again, so I reverted, tried to fix everything to the way it was before. I think my EP is slightly different, though. But, in other news, there was some stuff I was getting ready to test. And one of them was to get the Lust Ego and evolve it to Asmodeus. Uh, because that's something we still needed to do. And so I started setting up a chicken thing so I could go ahead and actually breed a bunch of chickens. And while I was at it, I was like, oh yeah, what happens if I hit like Invigorate or Rebirth or something while looking at a chicken? And what happens is I awaken the Ego of Lust and get the Rebirth skill from TR Nightmare. So, yeah, I wasn't quite ready to go over this. Wasn't ready to record at all, but let's just see. Rebirth. Revive a dead subordinate. The cost of their max EP so long as you hold the Rebirth Essence item they drop on death. Hyperbolic Chamber. Doesn't have another mode, and I don't have the Essence thing. I'm fairly sure this is supposed to be a thing for Asmodeus, from what I read, unless they changed Lust too? Which would be cool. And just to see Lust, Ready, Stage 1, Social Point 0, Admiration 0 out of 500, do. Yeah, also I think most of these are currently broken in that they can't gain social points. And I'm not actually sure how to get social points for Lust anyways. This is... Hold on, I think this is one of the few ones where it didn't have it listed out last I checked. But I don't actually remember if I double-checked this after. Yeah, this one just says, way to get admiration blank, way to get social points blank. Yeah, this one's a weird one. I know, so we have the lust thing. I could go ahead and get Asmodeus now. I just need to breed a bunch of chickens. So there's that. Just accidentally got an ego. Accidentally unlocked a new skill because of it. Oh yeah, before I ended up resetting the world, I actually did get Magicule Attunement. Hey look, I'm about to master it again anyways. But this is an Ascension thing. It basically just boosts your MP recovery. I did. Oh yeah, I guess what I did was maximum charge. Oh yeah, I mastered energy charge with command. Okay. I did do this right. But this did get mastered before I ended up resetting. It looks like it's about to be mastered again, and basically you just get an upgraded version of it. So there's that. Um, also, let's just head back to the hyperbolic time chamber real quick. While I'm on here, I might as well do some of the stuff I wrote down before going to bed. Um, the whole things are supposed to be 3 times boosted in here. I've seen it work a couple of times. It's a little bit finicky though. But let's see. Give me all this. That's going to be a couple Hanadas. So Hanadas, when you have Cultivator, tend to be like 360,000 or so. In theory, we could get up to 1,000,000, but I haven't seen it. Well, I saw it when I didn't have Cultivator. 749. I don't think Cultivator was actually the reason this was happening. 749. 749. Okay, that was the 280. Yeah, so far, right now, I'm only seeing like the 200k boost. Come on. There's the upgraded version. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm getting it right now. Let's actually just turn on Mystic Aura. I want to see it happen. I saw it happen on one Hinata between episodes and on one Shadow Clone. 833. Come on. Why can I not get this on camera? 861. 888. 915. Yep, no, I can't get it to work on camera. That's weird. Is it when you have hyperbolic passage in bar? I don't think so. 3943. I do want to attempt doing this. I don't know if this is going to work, and I definitely shouldn't. 39843. Okay, no, I did not get the Predator boost for eating that thing. I just got, like, the big old regular boost. Okay, cool. That's probably a good thing, because that would have been super cheap if I could have done that with Beelzebub and Beelzebub and got the actual boost from it. But yeah, EP, no longer an issue. Although recovering all that MP is, oh my goodness, this takes a while. So, maybe boost no to do. Mostly same as last episode. Fray 2, maybe resets. Seemed to work. Cultivators were just really good. Only things left on here are Evolve Asmodeus, Fight Velzard, and try out Holy Magic. So, I don't feel like doing any of the other stuff right now, but we can at least do the Holy Magic thing. So turn off Mystic Aura, turn on Magicule Resonance, just for extra MP recovery. Grab out one of these. So, we sort of did part of this. I got told about... I need part of this bar, but not all of it. I got told about an extra ability of Secrets of Faith, where you're able to go ahead and adjust your power and use it to recover Spiritrons. But I never actually used it to showcase the boost in power to the spiritual things. I just boosted the power, but never actually showed off said boosted power. So, Secrets of Faith, Faith Management, Spiritual Control down to 100% for the baseline test. Holy Cannon does a whole bunch of 40s. Wedding Bells does 120. And the Light Wall wouldn't actually hurt a training dummy anyway, so it's no point testing it. So, bunch of 40s, 120. That's what we just saw. Spiritron Control, boost this up to 400%. A whole bunch of 160s at the cost of 50 Spiritrons instead. And this gets boosted up to 120. What? I'd already done this test. What do you mean? I'd done this test on my own. What do you mean? What? I could have sworn I saw this work. I don't know. I guess it's not working now? Huh. Yeah, that one's a little bit weird. The Holy Ray at least is getting boosted. I would have expected Wedding Bells to be boosted too, but it's not for some reason. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, it's just a neat little thing. It just boosts the power of Holy Magic a little bit. Anyways, I think that's all I wanted to do right now before I go to bed. Oh yeah, the wiki pages for Veldora have been fixed a whole bunch, so now I know how to get the Divide off of him. Apparently, what you need to do is you need to ask for training, I think. Oh, hold on. If I use Summon Veldora, he should be considered an ally because he has strong enough stats. But just in case, let's head farther away from home. Just teleport on out to Demon Portal, I guess. So I should be able to summon Veldora. Water current control in that he is now considered a subordinate. Set to wander, set to stay. So yeah, we actually have a full-blown buddy Veldora. Cool. I can't interact with like his storage or anything like that. What if I use thought communication real quick and try to use this the better subordinates way? Absorb and dissolve can go away. A status menu for you. And you have sentient, you have divide. In theory, he should have had... No, in theory, he should have investigator because of ask about past. Just to double check this, he doesn't. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong skill. Request from ask for training. I think this one maybe is the one that gives him investigator. Let me pull up the wiki real quick. Yeah, at 125 friendship and 125 bond, he should, when you click ask about his past, get the TR Nightmare Investigator skill. Doesn't seem like he is, though, unless it's listed somewheres. Evolve Faust at 500, 500, 1,000. If we have alteration, we'll pay a bunch of EP to give him Nyarlathotep instead of Faust. Ask to go stronger, 500, 500, 1,000. We'll get his... will evolve Investigator to Faust. Analyze at 500, 300, 850. We'll have a chance to copy a Veldora skill. Hang Out With has a chance, pretty low one at that, to give us Divide. We could actually do it right now. We could have done it for a while, but I don't have soul energy right now. Ask for training would give us Black Lightning, so that's cool. And ask about past and summon Veldora we've already gone over. I mean, it's cool. Can I desummon him? Your bonded Veldora has been summoned for 20 minutes. He's set to auto-hostile. Thought communication. Select subordinates. Movement. Set to follow. Set to stay. Veldora, set. Oh, I guess even on stay, he just doesn't exactly stay put. And apparently, yeah, he doesn't have the follow me thing because he's like a proper subordinate. But if you like used friendship on Malim, you could basically do the same thing eventually. That's cool. Maybe it's just hidden. I'm not entirely sure why Valdora's Investigate isn't popping up. Hopefully it's not a broken thing. But, oh well, just neat little thing. I now know what all this does, and there's pages for Maline, so I can figure out how to get friendships with her, and Guy, and the Yuki, and the other dragons, so it's all pretty cool. Anyways, I don't think there's anything else I want to go over right now. I think what we're going to get up to next is a Velzard fight, but I'm definitely not prepared for that tonight. Interesting. I guess this problem was fixed for, like, Malim and Yuki, but it hasn't been fixed for Veldora yet. I spawned back in and he only had 400,000 max EP rather than what he should have. That's a multi-layer barrier being activated. Like, I'm Mystic Aura. Oh yeah, that's right. I do need to do, like, Huh. I need to get rid of Veldora, but I can't get rid of Veldora. So I'm just constantly having, like, pretty bad energy drain right now. Huh. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Set to follow. Like, I need to get rid of Veldora, but I can't get rid of Veldora. I am constantly breaking his barrier, but he instantly just puts it back up and I can't damage him. I don't know. Hopefully he'll just not be loaded in when I leave the chunk, and that will stop happening. I imagine he might just work like some of the other bosses where they're considered chunk loaders. Come on, let me get away from him. It also just completely slows me down. Okay, good. So he's not a chunk loader, at least. That's good to know. Also, I get to name one of you now, so Bruce. I tried to do this before, but I couldn't get them to stay still, but for whatever reason, these ones are just locked in place. So now we have Bruce, the giant megalodon, just because it's fun. Anyways, like I said last night before I went to bed, our next goal right now is going to be Velzard. So put everything I don't want to lose away. I probably should have made an extra spear, but it's fine. I can just make another one with, I don't care about that stuff really. If I want to build another spear, I'll just build it with Thing being a Matsumara, that's the word, and that'll actually be stronger than this one, just off rip. All this stuff can just go away somewheres. I know I have arrows in here somewheres. How do I not have arrows in here? Oh yeah, I put them all into Phaser, and then I lost Phaser, so they all got deleted. Oh well, okay, I don't care about arrows anyways. But anyways, time to go find a good cave for a Velzard fight, because I keep putting off fighting her, it's time to actually do it. Okay, so I'm still hunting for a good cave. Everyone I keep finding is either, like, a little bit too open, or filled with lava, or too small. So I'm actually just grabbed another explorer's compass and am heading towards the closest ancient city. Figured that would be a good place. But while I was out and about, I did manage to find the Crimson Mizuhiki. This is a pretty good one. Yeah, I have my open slot for it. Yeah, this is starting to look a little bit weird, stacking all those like that. This one has a second evolution. I don't remember what it is. I think it's Mastery Rate or something. But basically, it just stacks with chant annulment and chant speed up, or thought acceleration and all that stuff, just to make it so magic goes faster. I don't know if it's really going to help us out any, but it's still just kind of a nice one to have. But anyways, it's like 800 blocks in this direction shouldn't be too hard to do. Okay, so I've officially made it to the ancient city. And so, based off of past experiences, the dragons tend to just immediately be hostile. In fact, Veldora at least was even able to attack me. And Creative mode, that's the word. So let's just do this and get a look at Velzard before we actually spawn her in for real. I mean, yeah, she's pretty good. This one I actually have. When does Velgrund first show up in the anime? I took a quick look at her like actual Tensura wiki page, and there was a picture of her from the anime, but I don't remember it happening. So I wonder if that's like this newest season, the part I haven't actually watched yet. But Velzard at least has popped up in the anime a few times, and yeah, at least from there, pretty spot on. Just a pretty blue dress. I mean, yeah, just a really nice model again. I feel like all the dragons are basically just getting the same thumbnail. But yeah, Velzard, the Frost Dragon, supposedly the strongest of the three. I think she might actually have Keto. Or the ultimate skill version of it. Or whether or not this one will, or if that's only when you actually start evolving her and making her stronger, I'm not sure. But before we actually spawn her, let's make sure we're ready. How do I... How does my barriers work right now? Is that like a... It feels like they'll just randomly pop up and start working at some random points. Is that like your... I don't remember if Uriel is just like automatically apply it when you would take damage. I think it might. I don't know if I really need to worry about that. I have a serial backup. Have extra armor in case I lose it. Making another spear wouldn't be too difficult. Mystic aura, strengthen, all that good stuff. Of course, I'm probably going to end up imprisoning and Beelzebub-ing, because that seems how I have to win all of these. Cultivator. Yeah. No way I'd ever actually get a true Mammon Death Wish off, but I could attempt Mammon Flare at least. Oh yeah, there's my Mammon Flare boost at the very least. What is my physical damage right now? With the spear, I end up doing almost 4,000 damage. Yeah, that's fairly effective. So, obviously, you're fighting defenses and resistances and whatnot, so it's not perfect. I also want to try something else real quick. I need to turn off Mystic Aura for this. Yep, okay. So, as you can see there, nothing happens, or you don't get to see the full damage. Mystic Aura turns off. Might as well just do that, get a couple friendship points. 120. What happens if I actually put Secrets of Faith on the same hotbar? Spiritron control, 400%. Aha! Okay, so that's what I was missing. So, you need 400% output and for Spiritron control to be in the same bar to make it do extra damage. Okay, good to know. I mean, I don't need Dragon Bond right now. I don't know if Wedding Bells is really going to help, but I guess we can try it. Wedding Bells, Holy Cannon. I mean, Nuclear Flame would be nice. Replace Wedding Bells there. I don't really need that all set up the same way, but I don't really have anything else to put there. We have Law Manipulation, so Mastered Magic will bypass resistances. Dimension Cutter could be nice. Put that here. And honestly, I don't know if there's much else I want to try. I'm going to attempt Mammon Flare against her, and then just using some magic before I end up having to give in and use, like, Imprison. But I think we're good to go. Slash. No, don't need to double slash. Summon PR Nightmare Sentient Being Belzard. Okay, she's got, like, big old blizzards. Again, just like all the dragons, she's stuck to the ceiling. 41,000. She actually... Huh. I didn't realize this was here. She just turned a water fountain into an ice fountain. Great. So, apparently... Yeah, I wish I'd noticed that was there. Doesn't look like she's going to teleport to me. I thought I saw people talking about Velzard being stronger than... Velgrund. Maybe it's just a case of skills, EPs, skills, and whatnot don't always match up, like strongest equals more EP. Earth domination over gravity domination for just a moment. I always accidentally use... Come on, where'd you... Come on. Are you actually in an ice block? She is. Cool. Great. I wish I'd known this was here. Definitely would have stopped this up. It looks like she's on my tail. Where does this water come from? It just keeps going. Wow, there it is. Go away. Okay, so she did teleport out to try and get me at least. Okay, I'm not actually taking damage from her ice. She can break through my barriers bit by bit, though. Okay, so her basic punches are able to do something to me. Okay, she's doing some sort of frost. Get me out of here. Let's see, I'm kind of chewing through her EP a little bit. Dimension Cutter. Seems not to do much here. Let's go for a Nuclear Flame. Basically, just to, like, open up the space a little bit more. Wedding Bell is definitely hitting her. Oh, I'm out of Spiritrons. Let's see, okay, it does like 400. It wastes about 100,000 of her EP every time I activate it. Alright, not quite 100,000, I guess. Cessation and Envy. Interesting. 50,000. Honestly, did she actually drain some of my EP? Hold on, I thought it was at like 57, but maybe not. My EP is my health is dropping by a little bit, so she's casting something that can actually do damage. So far, she hasn't gotten anything that can do massive damage. Like, her cessation is supposed to be time freeze, but... Yeah, she's attempting to do something. My infinite regen, my drain abilities... Yeah, eventually I'll just win this fight outright. I can do enough damage and drain enough EP that that she'll just run out and she will stop being able to heal. But is there a more fun win con? I mean, just constantly spamming holy magic is doing stuff. Oh, yep, I can actually use Dimension Cutter. It looks like she doesn't have any way to clear spatial damage. Nuclear Flame did something, but it's going to take a little bit. I actually could get an insta-kill against her with Death Control, considering she's stuck like this. Or, Death Wish, that's what it's called. So, Mammon Flare. I'm still on cooldown from it. Yeah. Velgrind was actually scarier. Maybe I am just a really good matchup against Belzard. It doesn't seem like her cessation's activating and stopping me from doing anything. But, and she doesn't have like a good instant kill. She can do damage, but not enough, and I'm just healing up and draining it away. So, I mean, she's cool. Yeah, it's just a matchup that I am way better prepared for, I guess. Let's see, she's currently sitting there. Yeah, every time I hit her, I'm doing like 200k. I've managed to bypass all of her resistances, break her stuff. Might as well just start recovering some Spiritrons while I'm here. So yeah, we win. I don't see any way, unless she pulls out like a second phase where she just insta-kills us with something, that we can actually lose this fight. Yeah, and I have like multiple ways I could just finish her off pretty easily. So cool, interesting fight. She has some fun ice skills. I just, as usual, am completely overprepared. Although, considering the other two dragons were able to harm me, like, Veldora could still hurt me, even though I'm even stronger than him EP-wise now. But, I don't know. Yeah, that didn't do anything. She just did something. Like my basic punches. Actually, if I put Cultivator in bar, I should actually get like extra damage, but looks like she has physical nullification or resistance, so it's not actually doing anything there either. Oh, yeah, nope. It does do about 100,000. The spear is just the way to go. And then obviously there's the likes of Imprison, and yeah. Yeah, there's no way I can lose this fight at this point. I should probably just, like, rush it to an end at this, for now. So, spamming this. Oh, it looks like she got her barrier back up or something, because she stopped. Oh, you know what it is? Cessation is the one with the don't spend MP, isn't it? So, I know there is one like that. I think it might be Cessation. Let me go double check this real quick, because I think I can legitimately just, like, sort of stand here in her face. I'm mixing up Cessation and, Cadence. So, yeah, that's a Cadence effect, which would also make sense, I guess. Hold on, what's this? I might as well get a scan of her. I didn't get one of the other two dragons. Oh. Oh, that would explain it. Gabriel, Lord of Patience. That's the evolved form of Cadence. So she does actually have her ultimate skill. So yeah, she's activating don't spend EP skills, while also pairing up with her freezing skills, time stop skills. It's just I'm like her worst matchup apparently. I just have some way to just avoid and ignore that stuff. So yep, eventually she'll just have to start using MP again, and I'll just win this fight that way. Otherwise, I can just, like, infinite imprison her whenever I want. I mean, she's cool. I should use that for, I should do that on both Velgrind and, Veldora as well. Do I have any other win con right now besides just... I need to change Babylon's mode right now. Well, either that or I just can't hit her with it because she's, like, sort of enclosed. Yeah, no, that's not working. So yeah, this is just gonna take another moment. Anything else? Time stop. Oh, I had tried using time stop before, but couldn't make it work. I guess it was because of anti-skill, just like some other skills. Yeah, she doesn't care about it, though, which is to be expected. Actually, my holy magic seems... Oh, I broke through out. I managed to do, like, 5,000 damage there for a moment. I'm not entirely sure what just happened. But I think... Get my Spiritrons back up. Holy magic is kind of seeming like the best way to do this. It's actually draining more. And... Oh. She was down at like 800 for a moment. I managed to outdamage her regen. Come on. She's stuck at like 2,400, 14. Wedding bells. Oh, she hit 91 for just a moment there. Come on. I know I can win this. Maybe I should just use Infinity Prison. Oh, hold on. There we go. And we actually got the Frost Dragon Seed. Okay, so we just got, like, super, super unlucky with Valgrind, I guess. But Ice Essence, Dragon Essence, Soul Echoes, these are from Ascension, and they're used for its ultimate skill evolution. But the Frost Dragon Seed, go ahead and eat this. A mental image of Velzard Tempest has been stored within your inner world. So let's see, where is my... I got rid of it for Secrets of Grace for the moment. So grab Dragon Bond, and let's just look at her real quick. Velzard, chat, gift flowers, give dinner, relax with, spend time. And then we have summon, chat about others, hang out with, analyze, and empower. I mean, that's all pretty cool. We now have the second of the true dragons. I don't think Velzard has one. We can actually see the dragon seeds in here, though. Yeah, it's just Veldora, Velzard, and Velgrind. You want to attempt to get the... We want to try one more time to get the Scorched Dragon Seed today as well. I did want to scan Velgrind, but it is actually much scarier since she has that insta-kill move. Let's just go for it, shall we? That's the wrong button. Velgrind, get the scan off. Raguel, Sentient Acceleration. Okay, so yeah, they all have... She has her ultimate skill as well. Oh, don't be caught in that. I guess we'll attempt the same thing with, like, our holy spiritual magic. But I think our best win con against her is still going to be Infinity Prison. Like, she just is stronger and scarier to deal with. Oh, I knocked her down to, like, 5,000 there. It's a good thing I had my barrier up. I think that might have been the insta-kill move. What just happened? Why did she go down so easily there? I'm not entirely sure. Also, I still have not gotten her dragon seed. Let's try this one more time. Come on, give me your dragon seed. I kind of want to just have all of them at this point. Maybe she only has Godspeed or, unlimited, whatever it's called. Yeah, maybe she has a lesser version of regeneration than the other two. Maybe that's what makes the other one scarier. The Soul Echo lingers. Is her thing just rarer, or is it not dropping for some reason? Oh yeah, I don't even have Mystic Aura on. That would have made this easier. Let's see, Mystic Aura can go back on for the moment. Come on. Let's see. Huh. Weird. I was actually doing better without Mystic Aura on, and Mystic Aura should make this fight easier. Also, she has less EP now. Oh, something that just did like 500 damage to me. Hold on. Let's turn back off Mystic Aura real quick. Oh no. That was close. She just did some. She was about to do something scary. Is Mystic Aura not properly functioning? As like it definitely feels like I'm doing better without it. Where is she? She keeps trying to catch me in that big fire moves. Ow. There we go. She will not drop her dragon seed. But that's... how many Velzards is that? So we can actually check this. TR, Nightmare, Sentient Boss, Masayuki, Yuki... Clone, Velgrind. Yeah, we've beaten her 5 times. It only took 1 on both of the other 2. Is her skill just... Is her Dragon Seed just way more rare for some reason? I don't know. One more time. Oh, she's... Oh, I guess there's just a lot of variance in which one... in their EP. Because this one only has 32 million. And also, this one was non-hostile, but that might have been because of our title. Like, this one was weak enough in comparison that she just didn't. Yeah, this is weird. It is very weird that she won't drop it when the other 2 dropped it immediately. Come on. You know what? I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm not getting any EP or rewards out of this besides the, besides these things, these soul echoes. I guess I am getting some Elder Essence out of it. Come on. I might just have to cheat in this the Scorch one, because if I go 10 and I don't get it when the other ones were instant, I have a feeling it might just be messed up to spawn drop rates. Aha! There we go. I had to go up to 8, but there is the Scorched Dragon Seed. Huh. Like, what would that make the odds of that? 10 dragons per 3, like 33% chance, basically, 3 out of 10. That would be a 30% chance. I don't know. Maybe hers was just 12.5% for chance. I don't know. Something weird was happening. I couldn't get it, but there we go. Just needed to do it a few more times. Scorched Dragon Seed acquired. And Mental Image of Velgrand Tempest has also been acquired. Dragon Bond. There's Valzard. Velgrand. Chat. Gift a drink. Gift a dinner. Spoil. Spend time. Does this mean, like, spoil a book or spoil rotten? Summon, hang out with, analyze, help grow. Okay, it seems like Veldora just has the most options with requests by a long shot, which I guess does make sense. He needs to be able to evolve, he needs to be able to get Investigator, evolve it to Faust, and, yeah, get Investigator, evolve it to Faust, and then evolve it into, its other evolution, so he needs them all. Let's go ahead and do this. Veldora, yeah, just Sentient Divide and 3 of the Dominations. That makes sense. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. So, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Huh. While I was just here getting a thumbnail of the 3 dragons together, a great sage popped up and told me I got the extra skill Magicule Domination. Oh yeah, this is even a stronger version of these two. I figured probably, but still very nice. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous amounts of Magicule regen, isn't it? Like, that probably makes infinite regen truly unlimited. Like, I probably cannot physically die anymore. Just because I will never run out of Magicules. Does Ascension add any bosses? Summon Ascension. I don't think so. Bloodblade, Chaos, Evil Majin, Hunger. Yeah, I think these are all... Yeah, those are all skills. Or, yeah, those are all effects from various skills. So it adds in really, really good ways of grinding. Really, really powerful ultimate skills that I'm assuming are fairly powerful. And really, really powerful, like, regenerative stuff. But it doesn't really add a purpose for them. Yeah, this is a pretty overpowered add-on, I think. But anyways, for real now, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, Omelo, It Me Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Nando Lang, Kyle Coette, Egg Salad, Iobami Oladele, The Lucky Q, Ravenous Vines, Eric Sinatro, Hades Kyubi, Razor the Slayer Studios, Robert, Dimaramo, Blaze Blader, Keeb GM, Kai Underwood, Charlie Ward, Psychotic Immortal, Kara Dreamer, V Love, Shadow Winger, Mario Dark, Solomon Carter, Mirage, and Pyro Master. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.